In this video, you'll learn about web activity scoring within your lead scoring profile. The options available for web activity scoring can be found by clicking on the tab titled Web Activity. The web tracking script needs to be applied on the web pages you intend to score in order to track the lead's activity. There are two categories available within this tab. Scoring details allows you to award points to individuals when they visit the pages on your website that you've defined as a target. Web page property scoring allows you to award points to individuals based on how long they stayed on your website or how many pages they visited. You may see a scoring detail applied with a target of any and a score of 1 when you click on this tab. This will award the individual 1 point for visiting any page on your website. For example, if they click on 3 separate pages on your site, they'll be awarded 3 points. You're welcome to delete this or edit the points awarded by clicking into the Actions menu and selecting the appropriate action. To award points for a defined page visit, you need to click Add New within the Scoring Details section. First, you'll need to select your rule type. I would recommend selecting Target Page so that you can enter the URL as the target. For the rule name, I would be specific to what the target is scoring. For example, I'm creating this rule to award points for visiting the Why Sugar page on SugarCRM.com. The target will be what the profile is searching for with the data captured by the web tracking script. If you have more than one web tracking script and are tracking multiple websites, you should put the full URL here. If you're only tracking with one web tracking script, you can either put the full URL or just the URL string that comes after .com. The score will be the amount of points awarded for the page visit. Whenever setting points, keep in mind that the scale you've chosen for your threshold. You should award the amount of points based on the level of importance this page visit is for driving opportunities. The scoring summary checkbox, if checked, will only award the points one time when the page is visited. If unchecked, the individual would receive an additional 2 points each time the page is visited. If you awarded a higher amount of points for this page visit or web activity, in general, is not something your team wants individuals to rack up points for, then I would recommend checking this box. Unique page, if checked, it will only award points if the exact URL is visited. Depending on how the URLs are set up on your website, you may be able to capture multiple page visits with one rule. For example, if you have multiple services you offer that are listed under one menu, each URL may contain the same partial URL string. In the Solutions menu on SugarCRM.com, each solution, when clicked on, displays the URL, solutions / and then the name of the solution. If you wanted to award the same amount of points for each solution they clicked on, then instead of creating separate rules for each, you could create one rule for /solutions/. Leave your unique page unchecked and it will capture all solutions that contain solutions in the URL. Enabled means that this rule is active. And then when you're ready, you can click Save. To award points based on a visitor's behavior on your website, you'll need to create a rule for web page property scoring. To do so, click the second Add New button. First, we'll select the rule type. Age of relevance is no longer used since the scoring history and additional scoring actions will reference relevant web traffic if applied for a lead that's no longer active. Single session total time will award points for the total amount of time on your website in one session. Single session total pages will award points for the total pages visited in one session. Lifetime total time will award points for the total amount of time for all of the lead's web sessions. And lifetime total pages will award points for the total amount of pages visited in all of the lead's web sessions. The rule name will update based on the rule type selected. You can edit this, but it's not really necessary. Since I selected single session total pages, I need to add the number of visited pages that I would like to award points for. The score will be the amount of points awarded. Enabled will make this rule active, and when I'm ready, I can click Save. Over time, if your website changes or you'd like to adjust the points or rules, you're able to do so based on how flexible the lead scoring module is. Remember, if you do make multiple changes, you should rescore the records to reflect these changes. When changes are made, make sure you click Save at the top of the page. To learn more about email campaign scoring, tune in to the next video in the series.